It's 11:17. Let's get to Weather Watch 12 right now. Meteorologist Jason Dunning is tracking our forecast as we get this new week started. Man, it's a great day for now.
I mean, we're going to make it up into the 70s for some of us, pushing closer to 80 degrees.
Wow. That changes.
Beautiful skies, yeah, but we're tracking some changes on the way. That's why it's an impact day. And as we take a closer look just over southeastern Wisconsin, there's not a whole lot to see yet. We have to expand the view and look northwest as we track an approaching cold front. Along the front right now, there's not a whole lot to track here in terms of rain or thunderstorms, but as we add more warmth with that pretty swift southwesterly breeze, that will help to trigger some of those areas of rain and storms through the late afternoon and evening. I'll show you that on your futurecast in just a moment, but just kind of soaking up the sun and the warmth so far today. 73 downtown Milwaukee, 70 Port Washington, and we're looking at upper 60s to lower 70s there for places like Hartford and Economowoc, 68 to 69 degrees. But there's the tell that we've got some of that warmer air on the way, that southwesterly wind, and it is quite gusty out there right now. Look at some of these wind gusts, in particular on Elkhart Lake and Sheboygan, above 40 miles per hour. Downtown Milwaukee, we're tracking wind gusts above 30s, so it's going to be a gusty, blustery day, even outside of some of those showers and storms. But at least we've got the warmth, 76 by 3 p.m., and then starting around 4 or 5 o'clock into the evening, we'll see some of those areas of rain and storms. The severe threat on the low end of the scale, so that's a level 1 out of 5. We've definitely seen higher levels out of the last month or so with some of those tornado outbreaks and flooding concerns, but not as much of a concern out there today. And I think the primary threat for some of those stronger storms along and south of I-94, where we have more ingredients sort of coming together. And you can see that with our latest futurecast as we fast forward through the day. Those storms just start to pop up here around 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock, and around Grafton and out through Madison. So right there along and south of I-94, that's where we're going to see the potential for a few of those stronger storms. And not all of us will see the rain today, but I think we'll see that line kind of congeal a bit more over the far southeastern corner of the state. And then we'll gradually clear things out tonight. There still could be a few lingering showers through the late night and into early tomorrow morning. Impacts today, the main thing we're watching for hail and damaging wind gusts, but overall that's on the lower end. Tornadoes, not really expecting any today with this type of setup. Can never completely rule it out, but overall it's very low, and the flood threat also very low today because we're not expecting a whole lot of rain. This will be a fast-moving system, so most of us less than a quarter inch. Once the cold front moves through, temperatures drop pretty sharply here through tomorrow morning, mid-40s, and that starts a cooler stretch of weather. But today we're up to 76 degrees. Inland areas also up to 76, very warm, breezy, and we'll track those storms after 4 o'clock. And here comes that cool stretch. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, highs in the mid to upper 50s, morning lows in the 40s, and even some upper 30s. A little bit farther inland, we could see some areas of patchy frost depending on how cool we get. If we make it down to the mid-30s, we'll see a better chance for frost there. Slight chance of a few showers on Thursday. Mother's Day weekend, big weekend coming up for the moms. We do have a chance of some rain, so you might want some backup plans indoors, but we'll keep you updated. Of course, things could change. It's still just about 7 days out.
Yeah, and can't rain on Mom's Parade no matter what happens with Mother Nature.
No, and I will do everything that I can to prevent that from happening.
All right.
So we'll see what happens. Jason